am 27 years old, and I recently moved back to live with my family. This is not an ideal situation for me. In fact, I actually do feel quite a bit ashamed about this. The reason being is because prior to me moving back in, I had an apartment with my girlfriend at the time. Unfortunately, we are no longer together. We shared this apartment for 3 years, right after I discharged from the military. I really thought me and her would go the distance, but alas, things did not work out. I am currently a full-time student. I'm a disabled veteran, yet I'm unemployed. Ideally, I would like to live in my own space, but for the time being, this will have to do. I moved back end of November, beginning of December, because that's when my lease ended. I told myself that moving back would save me a lot of money. Save me a lot of money that could free up towards investments, towards saving up for a down payment, towards focusing on my education. But now the date is what? January 14th? So I've been at my parents' house now for a month and a half. And I love them to death. Don't get me wrong. I love my mom and dad. However, I can't stay here long. So my plan at the moment is to graduate college, because I'm set to graduate college the end of this year, December. If everything goes well, that's assuming I pass all my classes, there's no pushback that I can't graduate this year, by the end of this year at least. And I intend to move back. Not move back, I intend to move out yet again. Because I first moved out when I was 19 years old, when I enlisted in the Marine Corps. All I can say really is that I miss my autonomy, I miss my independence, and I know it's common now. I realize it's a common thing for people my age, the Gen Z / millennial, to move back in because of the soaring rent prices, the soaring groceries, utilities, you name it. However, I will say that I'll take paying the rent, as long as you could afford it, right? I'll take paying the rent, paying the bill, paying all the expenses, utilities, living my own life as a autonomous human being over living with my family again. And honestly, it does bother me. It does, because I can't help but think there are people younger than me that are my heater. I put my heater too fucking hot. I can't help but believe and think that there's other people, they left their parents' house and they stayed out. I thought that was gonna be me. But me and my significant other did not work out, and it was just a lot of turmoil at the time. You know, our relationship was falling apart, and I guess I needed a support system. You know, I needed a support system. And I didn't really want to, you know, pay rent alone, because I have to be quite honest with you guys. Me and my girlfriend at the time, we split the bills. We didn't split it directly down the half. We didn't split it directly 50-50, but you know, she helped out. Her contribution did mean something. Sorry guys, I'm trying to merge into traffic. This guy's trying to hit me. By the way, I am located in Las Vegas, Nevada. This is not the place to be, guys. I'm getting sidetracked. This is not the place to be. I moved here back in I moved here twice with family, of course. Back in 2010, because you know, the recession and the housing market crash, my father couldn't, bless his soul. He ain't dead, I'm just saying bless his soul. At the time, the recession was just bad. You know, it's hard to find work, so we moved out here to Vegas. Alas, it was also hard to find work here, so we moved back in 2011, and then lived in Cali for a few years, moved back here in 2014. Then in 2017, that's when I entered the Marine Corps. Hoorah. Damn, it's hot in my car. Oops. I did 4 years. I served from 2017 to 2021. And I got out, got an apartment, and me and my significant other lived with each other for 3 years. Those 3 years flew by fast. Looking back, I should have just bit the bullet and, you know, looked for an apartment that I could pay, you know, relatively on my own, or just pay on my own completely without having to move back in. Like I said earlier, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I am currently a full-time student. I am a disabled veteran, but I am unemployed. So the only real income I have is my disability pay, because you know, the GI Bill doesn't last forever. That's 36 months, and you get BAH, you get basic allowance housing for that. Depending on which state you go to, but depending on where you go to college or university, that can vary. Some states get more, some get less. I'm just going off on a little tangent here, I guess. But you know, this is my first video back. I know I'm not the best. I know I'm not the best right now, but I am willing to keep this going. I actually had a YouTube channel a few years ago, and I stopped it. I believe I stopped it because of self-sabotage. I kept telling myself, oh, you know, why would anyone listen to you? Your topics are uninteresting. just, you know, complete self-sabotage. And lo and behold, I felt guilty about me also deleting my videos years later. And I want to use this platform as an opportunity to authentically express myself, to just showcase my life. So I'm nothing special. I'm really no one special. And hopefully I could make something out of this. That being said, this is Delightful Days, and you guys take care, alright?